Good morning. Have you had your cup of coffee yet? It's time for another Missions Minute. I don't know what news source you use, but I really like CBN News online. It's a great way to sift through the junk out there and get news that I'm really interested in hearing. Today in their headlines, I read this post. 1 in 8 Christians now persecuted for their faith. I thought, what? You know, being a Christian is not always safe. Around the world, people are persecuted every day. It's sobering to read about the reality of what is happening in our world right now. Open Doors USA is another great resource to stay on top of what's happening. They say that the level of Christian persecution is at a record high around the world. This week, they announced the 2021 World Watch List. The report ranks the top 50 countries where it is the most dangerous to be a follower of Christ. A shocking number this year is that 340 million Christians suffer high levels of persecution and discrimination. 340 million. Some of the countries on the watch list probably will not surprise you. Number 1 on the World Watch List is North Korea. I bet you're not surprised. Over the next months, we're going to be talking about many of these countries. Today, we're going to talk about Nigeria. It sits at number 12. Here's a recent headline. 2,400 Nigerian Christians were hacked to death in 2020. Members of the Islamic extremist group Boko Haram reportedly attacked and killed 11 people in a Christian village in northern Nigeria on Christmas Eve. Christians are the primary target because they're not Muslims. The radicals want to turn them into Muslims by force, and if they refuse, they're going to kill them or turn them into sex slaves. The same murderers also attacked moderate Muslims who don't share the radical interpretation of Islam with them. Reports of violence in Nigeria has risen over the past few years, as several groups of bandits are known to kidnap or kill innocent men, women, and children. CBN News previously reported that Boko Haram claimed responsibility for abducting more than 300 school children earlier this month. The group's leader took credit for the attack, indicating that the children were being punished for un-Islamic practices. Nigeria ranks 12th on the watch list for persecution, but it's a whopping second in the number of Christians killed for their faith, right behind number 1. That's right, Pakistan. These reports may surprise some of us, but God is not being taken by surprise. Persecution has always been around. 2 Timothy 3 says, "But mark this, there will be terrible times in the last days." Matthew 24:9 says, "Then you will be handed over to be persecuted and put to death, and you'll be hated by all nations because of me." Many of us have been able to live in a cocoon shelter from all this happening, but with the invention of the internet and the ease of communication, the world has gotten a lot smaller and we're getting a front row seat. But are we helpless spectators on the sidelines of all this? No, not at all. There is a hurting world out there in desperate need of the hope that only comes from Jesus Christ. And there are very brave believers that I know personally, and you probably know personally, in these dangerous places, who are dedicated to intentionally working to lead others to Christ. Praise God for them. We'll most likely never join them, but we can support them through ministries working in these hard places. And we can always be on our knees praying for them, that God would protect them and that their love for Jesus would be contagious. So, until all have heard, we'll see you tomorrow.